right now, it is Sunday, September the 21st of 2014, and it's actually 11:52 p.m. So in about 8 minutes, or I would say 7 minutes and 45 seconds, I am going to turn 22 years old. So I'm going to be 22 on the 21st. So it's actually, I believe, the 4-year anniversary, because I started to work on my account application on the 21st. So when I was 17 years and 364 days old is when I worked on my account on Zeco. Today, that company is now Trade King. So it's been 4 years, and it's been kind of challenging in the beginning, but in this last year, when I was 21, a lot of the gains I've certainly benefited. And speaking of gains, look at this. We are approaching close to 17,300 on the Dow. We did touch 4,600 in the NASDAQ, so this is actually a 14.5-year high. The S&P crossed 2,000 after being 2,000 and under just shortly. But as you can see, the after hours, we're negative. Okay, you can see here, and this is all updated Eastern time zone. So it's going to be very difficult for us to see. Now, this tends to go down when the other indices, like the Nikkei, the Hang Seng, are negative. But we will have to see how Europe plays out. But again, the most important player is what's happening in the U.S. So in other words, most likely we will open negative, but there's a lesser chance that we will close in the hole. So you have to really keep that in mind. So you can see the after hours trading. You can see Yahoo is still negative after the Alibaba situation. I always had a feeling something wacky is going to turn out. Let's look at commodities, first of all. And as you can see here, you're seeing oil plunging. I mean, it's about time, seriously. In my opinion, a lot of it was just jacked up because of speculation. You look at the 1-year chart, it's been falling by 11%. The same goes with a lot of aspects. Heating oil, natural gas has barely changed. Gold has certainly plunged. Look at silver. It has crashed. Oh my goodness. It's just really, really, really unbelievable. It is sad to see this all really take place. You can see here, even gold is plunging. Platinum is at 52-week lows. Look at corn. Wow. I mean, these are levels that we haven't seen in a very, very long time. I believe these are, 2006, 2007 levels. And certainly a lot of things are more expensive since then. Soybeans, multi-year lows. Wheat, multi-year lows. Now, of course, when you look at meat and livestock, they're not really a multi-year lows. Thankfully, at least the prices for pigs have gone down. But we really have to see how this takes place. But meat and livestock haven't been doing too badly. Now, certainly, I will tell you this, that my prices of meat and livestock, what I buy in the grocery store, hasn't really gone up a whole lot, as a matter of fact. Of course, the meat I buy tends to be 100% grass-fed, or at least it would be non-GMO. But anyway, certainly I really haven't seen it so much. It really has been certain meats and coca that has really skyrocketed, but everything else really has plunged. So this whole idea that we're having lots of inflation, we're going to have hyperinflation, every passing year, every passing month, or even week, it seems like this mentality is a complete joke. Wake up. When are you all going to learn? Because I've been telling you for a very long time that I'm bullish in the stock market, and look at it now. It keeps making record highs, or at least, multi-year highs for the NASDAQ. And so it's been a long time. I've been bullish in Yahoo. I've been bullish, in Tesla, in Apple, and they've all done pretty well in the last several months. I can't guarantee it would do well the remaining of the month or next month, but I'm certainly optimistic in the next 12 and possibly even 24 months. So, first of all, what is going on, okay? What's happening to these people that are continuing to promote this whole mantra of pumping you up with precious metals and everything? And by the way, it's not just the people that are pumping you up with dollar collapse, get out of paper, get out of the U.S. stock market. You can see here the Asian stock markets are trading right now. I believe the Nikkei just closed. The Shanghai Composite and the Hang Seng is still trading. So, I mean, I really don't know if it's really because of New Zealand. It's just another way to just short. But anyway, you can see here what they're really promoting. And, I mean, like they keep promoting this guy, Marc Faber. There's a bubble in everything, everywhere. It is just so, I mean, and then you have other guys too, you'll also see like what will make stocks go even higher. So they're also pumping stocks. But the question is, will they tell you when to sell? Will they carry you even in a bear market? So, and I will expose these people pretty soon. The people that are promoted by the CMC, the people that often have an opposite viewpoint of these clowns like Mark Faber, Peter Schiff, and people like Chris Martenson. The list goes on, because I have exposed Ron and Sonia, and believe it or not, that clip got a lot of views. But anyway, I have to say, first of all, let me show you my Facebook account. I did this 38 minutes ago, and I asked people, why don't you all wish me a happy birthday? And look, it's only gotten like 1 like, believe it or not. It's just amazing that people have, I mean, look at, I have like 16, 12 friends. Believe it or not, it's actually lower than it was in 2010. And so I have all these friends, believe it or not, and it's really shocking to see that very few people actually give a damn about me. It really is insane. I mean, look at my posts. Look at this. I'm delighted to share some exciting news. Okay? The markets are making record highs. Okay? For years, I told you all not to miss this opportunity. You guys all must be struggling with student loans, finding a job with distant pay. And I said, hey, I'm still have the delighting aspects to help you and assist you in benefit. And look at this. It only got like, 13 likes, 18 comments. I mean, you have other photos and everything that can get like, something like, gosh, hundreds of likes. It's just so sad. Look, this guy probably knows what he's talking about. Look, 16 likes and it was just 8 hours. I mean, come on. I mean, look, and what they're posting. I mean, this social media is really a joke. It really, really is. And you know what? I think a lot of these people really, I mean, no more Starbucks. I mean, come on. Why do you even bother with Starbucks? It's. I mean, even in Whole Foods, you can get coffee at the bar, I believe, even cheaper than Starbucks. Not to mention, actually, not so unhealthy for you. So, I mean, look at this. It's just, they just keep bragging about where they are and what the hell they're doing. They're not really posting something that's really beneficial. So, anyway, I'm not really getting a lot of the likes. You can look at these photos. I mean, look at this. What are you trying to do to yourself? They just keep bragging and showing off. It really is kind of shocking to see why people would kind of do this to themselves. But anyway, let's take a look at YouTube and see what's going on. So, you're seeing the markets making record highs. And by the way, I want to show you that, let's look at the aspects of the NASDAQ. And you'll see here that really the NASDAQ hasn't done too badly. The PE was 23, I believe, several months ago. Now it's 25. So we really haven't seen huge jumps. You can keep in mind, when the bear market ended a while ago, and also when the bull market ended in 2000, the PE was much higher than 25. And we only gained 20%. So really this does not look like a bubble to me. It really does not. Because a bubble would be kind of like a bell-shaped curve. And we really don't have something like a terrible housing market on the way that's going to be as bad as 2008 that's coming along the way. No, I mean, there's no question that there's going to be problems in the housing market next year or so. I agree with that. But I don't believe it will be as terrible as certainly in 2007 to 2009. But certainly I have to look into that to confirm that I actually believe that it's true. So, but I can tell you, this does not look like it's about to really, really crash anytime soon. And I mean something like, 20, 30, 40%. I don't mean like 5, 10%. So anyway, you have here, a lot of this looks quite favorable. You can see here, we can look at the 5-year chart. It's been very, very promising. As you can see here, we've been having a very, believe it or not, 2014 doesn't look like it has such a nice bull run as 2013. And so this is probably because of a number of factors, a correction. Some people believe Tesla and Netflix were really overvalued. You also had Ukraine, just a number of factors. But we'll really have to see how 2015 really starts to play out. But this has only been 10%. Compared that to 33 in 2013 and about 20% in 2012. So anyway, we haven't looked at YouTube, by the way. And I really want to show you something. Oh, okay, he's got a new video. Wow. I really have to look into it. So I've heard a lot of these channels are really beginning to close down. So you can see here how this guy, on the other hand, I mean, it's just, every fall, because one of the ways he's able to have this support, this guy, is that because usually in the fall, the stock market begins to crash. What I mean is that a lot of crashes begin during the fall. October 2008, October of 1929, October of 1987. It's very common for the markets to get volatile during the fall because a lot of people kind of get off their summer mentality, their summer vacations or something like that. But this guy really continues to promote this mantra, this fear-mongering. It's unbelievable. I mean, look, caution, advise. I mean, it's just crazy. And you know what the surprising thing about this is that these guys are now beginning to take their attention away from YouTube and they're trying to sell subscription fees. It is unbelievable. I really just can't believe it. Let's look at this channel right here. I don't understand how this guy continues to make this every other time. And you can take a look at his clips. The dislikes are at a certain level. And they say, I can't get silver at anywhere in the spot price. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but maybe it's because there are a lot of suckers out there that are buying silver. It is just really, look at this peak silver. It's like these scare tactics that they continue to use. I believe that there was a time where this guy actually banned comments. So let's take a look at this. SGT Bull. Bix Weir. James Corbett. Who are these guys? I really think a lot of these people are trying to escape YouTube because they want to escape prosecution or charges, or like some kind of lawsuit that these people might even get.